This video is just a question for everyone out there. Is Aaron Judge the best he's ever been? Because, like, we all know that in 2017, he deserved the MVP. Cheating or not, Altuve was not a better player than Aaron Judge in 2017. The only things I think he did better was hits and average. That was literally it. Judge beat him in every other category. Runs, homers, RBIs, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, OPS. Every single possible category, Judge beat him at. In 2017, Jose Altuve, if he was not on the team, the Astros would have still made the playoffs, maybe still would have won the World Series. And in 2017, if Aaron Judge was not on the Yankees would not have come close to making the playoffs. 2020 has been the year of Aaron Judge, and he leads in just about every. This is on Tuesday. There's no game tonight because of bad weather, which is actually raining right now here in New York. But he's hitting like 330. He's got the most home runs, most RBIs, most runs scored, highest OPS, highest slugging percentage, highest on-base percentage, most RBIs. He leads in just about every important offensive category. He's got the highest wins above replacement in baseball right now with 1 on the dot. He has 6 home runs in 8 games, and 6 home runs in 5 games actually, if you want to be technical. But he had 27 and over 100 last year. He's hitting way better than he did last year, even with the injury. I feel like last year, if you look at his numbers, it was a down year for him. Some ended up being pretty good of a season, but by his standards, he should have been better. I know the injury had a lot to do with that. He wasn't pulling his homers, which a lot of people were getting mad at, but that didn't really matter. He really started to rake towards the end of the season, and he's not even just continued that. He's really picked it up to the point where, like, when's the last time somebody actually hit clutch home runs at this pace? Just I think 5 of the 6 home runs have given the Yankees the lead. That's incredible. Nobody's hit home runs at this clutch of a pace since Barry Bonds. Like, Stanton in 17 was hitting home runs for a last place Marlins team. Barry Bonds was carrying the San Francisco Giants. And I'm not saying Aaron Judge is Barry Bonds because he's obviously not going to hit 73 home runs this year because he doesn't have any of this. No matter what people on Twitter are saying, he's not on steroids, guys. He's just really tall and really strong. But yeah, like, so what's his number this year? He's got 6 in 9 games, right? So he's not hitting 60, obviously, but like, can he hit 30? I think he can hit 30. I think 33. 30? No. 30. I'm putting it right at 30. He's getting 230. I think didn't he hit 30 home runs in the first half of 17? He can do that again. He's hitting better than he was in 17. He's a better player than he was in 17. You could say that the league's adjusted to pitching to him, but in all actuality, he's adjusted to the league just as bad. And they're going to continue to walk him, but if you have Stanton hitting behind him, if you have Gleyber hitting behind him, if Gleyber gets started, if I would actually switch around Judge and Gleyber in the order, I would put Gleyber second, Judge third. I think Gleyber would get better pitches in front of Judge, and it would also lead to Judge still getting pitched to better because Stanton will be right behind him. That's just me. I know they want to get Judge as many at-bats as possible. With DJ right there, he gives DJ a lot of protection, but I don't know. Gleyber needs to get started, and if he's bad, I think he'd be better if he batted in front of Judge right now. I'm not worried about Gleyber at all. I just think that'd be the better option right now. Judge hasn't batted third since 17, right? He's batted second every year since then. He batted cleanup one time, he batted leadoff one time last year. So yeah, I'm going to put Judge's final home run total at 30, and I'm giving him the MVP. Because if the season ended today, he's the unanimous MVP, and it's not close. It's not particularly close. He's the best player on the Yankees. He is the face of Major League Baseball. I'm sorry, but when Mike Trout's walking down the street, people might not know who Mike Trout is. When Aaron Judge is walking down the street, people know who Aaron Judge is. And yes, you could say it's because he plays for the Yankees. It absolutely is because he plays for the Yankees. That's the point. He plays in the biggest market. He hits home runs like just about nobody else. Like, nobody other than Stanton is hitting home runs that far. 480 feet, 470. Every home run's 460, 470, 480. Nobody's doing that other than him. He is a good person. He has the charisma. He's got everything he possibly needs to be the face of the game, and I believe he is the face of the game. Yes, Mike Trout's the best player. When I say Aaron Judge is the face of baseball, I am not saying he's a better baseball player than Mike Trout, because he's not. Mike Trout's the best player in baseball. Aaron Judge is the face of MLB. And he's going to win MVP this year. And I didn't necessarily believe it before the season because I didn't think he could be this good. He's never... I'm going to answer my own questions from the start of the video. No, he's never been this good. This is the best he's ever been. and he's going to keep it up. He had 2 hits. He didn't hit a homer last night, but he had 2 hits. Like, and that's a fine game for him. And you got the Phillies, you got the Rays. Like, the Rays pitching's pretty good. But he popped a bunch of against the Rays last year, so I'm not worried about him continuing this pace. I don't expect him to hit 6 home runs in 6 games every day for the rest of the season, but I fully expect him to hit 25 plus home runs. I could see him hitting 30, and I think he will. And that's my Aaron Judge take for the day. But you're also going to want to check out all the videos on the channel, and to do that, you're going to want to subscribe. So I really appreciate that. Please do it. And if you don't do it, then you're just a hater, and you don't believe in Aaron Judge. That's just how it is. If you don't subscribe to me, you don't believe in Aaron Judge. Those are the rules. I'm sorry, I don't make them. Wash your hands, stay safe, and I will see you next time, guys. Give me a little kiss.